Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hang tough with us for just a couple of seconds. We'll let some folks file in here. Single file. We want to talk about a great event. I've been doing it for 3 or 4 years. A good friend has been doing it for umpteen 8 years ish or so, and we'll talk with Donnie Courville here in just a little bit about this annual event and the 2025 version of it. He'll tell us all about what's coming up here in the next little bit. But we'll give you a few minutes to kind of set up and listen in for this event. If you have any questions or anything, why feel free to ask about it. A lot of you are going to know about the Big Thicket Hogs and Strings event. Pretty nice deal every year. Um, I typically have, well, I've never left hungry. I will say that much. I've never left the Hogs and Strings hungry. Yeah, we've got some of you coming on in, so let's talk to Donnie Courville, one of my good friends who has just become a pro. At this point, you might be in the professional ranks of building the Hogs and Strings, right?
You're going to set me up for a fail here, Kevin. Come on, man.
I don't want to jinx you or anything. You've never had a bad year. You've never had a bad year.
Thank
So
you. Thank
yeah,
you.
tell me about this upcoming year's event. It's at the camp. Tell us all about it.
Yeah. So this year's our eighth year for Big Thicket Hogs and Strings Cook-Off and Music Festival. The event is on October the 18th.
Yeah.
As I understand, we're going to get some good weather coming in for that. So it's going to be an
Ah,
excellent time to go out and enjoy some good weather and celebrate that along with supporting our veterans and our disabled children. And we've also added to the mix for our guest first responders at Indian Springs Camp. So we host this festival every year, and we raise money for the camp.
yes. The big musical groups coming in this year. Tell us about some of those.
Yeah, this year we've got an up and coming band. Really, actually, we kind of have a double headliner. Didn't realize we were doing that when we booked it, but we've got the Lowdown Drifters.
Uh-huh.
They've got a real popular song out right now called 18 Wheels, which people really, really love. And then we also have a young lady named Kat Hasty. And I've got two different groups of people telling me they're going to come in and see both of those bands. We got
Hmm.
Adam Hood, we've got JT Reserve, we've got Sarah Gordon Fusel. She's a local artist. We also have Edmund Willett and Jacob Bracken, and
Okay.
those are all local artists as well. So
Oh,
it's just going
yeah.
to be a heck of a. Oh, JT Reserve! I can't forget JT Reserve. They're one of our local bands that everybody really likes too.
Man, it seems like a lot of names. Is that more? Is that a larger, I guess, menu of musical acts than what you typically have?
Well, it sounds larger. Sarah and Edmund and Jacob are going to do a song swap. And we've got a good friend of ours, South Paul Smitty from Mid County, that's going to sit in with them and play backup instruments. And they're just going to do a song swap to kick the,
I
the
saw
day
that. What
off.
is what exactly is a song swap?
Basically, we've got these young songwriters that are up and coming. They're going to sit down on stage, and they're each going to play a song. And sometimes they might play along with each other. And they've got a little bit of backup, so they'll tell some
Wow.
stories about their songs, and you'll get to learn a little bit about them. It's kind of like a new faces sort of deal.
Yeah, new faces thing, and kind of a collaboration, almost a jam session. You know, kind of
Exactly.
neat.
That's what we're hoping. They're very good musicians, songwriters. So I'm hoping
Yeah,
that some neat things will happen on stage with that for sure.
yeah. We may have among our 30 folks, 24 folks around with us right now. We may have some hungry folks, and barbecue has never broken my heart. So tell us about the barbecue and the eats for the event
Well, I'll
for
tell
anybody
you.
who may
So
not know.
yeah, we've got approximately 12 different barbecue teams that come out, and they compete for pork categories. So pulled pork, um,
Yeah.
uh, ribs, and then an anything goes pork category. But they also cook other stuff. They cook brisket, they cook beans, they cook you name it, and basically they serve the food to the public. So when you come out there, you buy some sample tickets. You can go down and you can sample food from all these cookers, and then
Yeah.
ultimately, if you decide you want to spend a little bit more, they'll make you a bigger plate. And
Yeah.
all that money all that food that they sell, all that money goes to the camp. And so it's a really fun deal. These cookers have been with us. Most of them have been with us from day one. They love coming out. They bring their families. Everybody is very, very on board with what we're doing. And honestly, it is an integral part of what we do at Indian Springs Camp for this festival at Big Thicket Hogs and Strings.
I don't know if you can see this the screen, Donnie. The great Adam Brooks from Hardin County says, if you need a judge, see, I think he's trying to cut in on. I think
Adam,
he's trying
I
to cut
will.
in on the foods.
I know Adam. I know Adam, and I would trust his judgment. So hey, Adam, if you want to be a judge, come on out, and I'm going to hook you up with Colby Howell, who runs all that. He's going to make you a judge, and you're going to make yourself sick eating so much food. But we will definitely put you up there to be a judge.
I've never noticed a shortage of good foods over there. That's for sure.
No, gosh, we somebody does a it's a potato parfait with pulled pork and gravy and everything, and it's just amazing. Everybody flips out
Yeah.
over that.
Yeah.
There's just so many different good food and somebody's always cooking up something new to try on everybody. So you just never know what you're going to get to sample over there.
Yeah. Well, I worked alongside the YMDL one year, toting folks back and forth. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I've never been so exhausted in all of my life. After leaving the event, you must have had, it must have been 1,000 people. I can't even imagine what the number, but it had to be in the hundreds of people. We carted
Well,
back and
last year we were actually upwards with our ticket counts and everything. We were actually up close to 2,000.
was it
So it's
2,000?
yeah, because the
That's
people come
beautiful.
and go all day, and then actually last year was a little bit different. The people came in and they stayed all day, and they ate and drank and just enjoyed the music and the good time, and we had our best crowd ever last year. I'm hoping that happens again this year. It seems we do everything right in the advertising category, thanks to good folks like you, Kevin, who are always championing what we do and getting the word out. And so, yeah, we've done a real good job of having a lot of people out. And it's just, it's a fun time when people show up.
And Adam as well loves the event, as you may be able to see on your screen. He says he's in. A big thumbs up. He's in. He's in as judge. Looks like.
We got you. We got you, Adam.
Well, we'll keep talking about hogs and strings for the next several weeks. But as we leave, folks, today, tell folks a little bit about, again, the proceeds of the big event, the children and the veterans. And of course, you know, there's, remember there were a couple of years back, I don't want to get too deep into it, but there were some horrific statistics about the PTSD and just the impact of war on our veterans. And this is just a tremendous way for the camp. This is just a tremendous way to make sure that these disabled kids and our veterans get a little bit of a helping hand they deserve. But
Yeah.
elaborate on that if you would.
Yeah, that's true. So, 30 years ago, Ronnie Stockholm and his wife Sandra, they they've got a piece of property up in Koontz where we host this festival, and it's called Indian Springs Camp. He started doing that for indigent kids. So we had like city kids that would come in and never been out to the woods, and Ronnie would host them for squirrel hunts and whatnot. And
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie's a veteran, so he expanded that and started doing that for disabled veterans. And they built some very crude camp houses out there. It was
Okay.
camping. It was
Yeah.
deer camp,
It was
and
real camp.
yeah, for a long time, up until maybe just about 10 years ago, all of that existed, and it really needed to be upgraded. And so we
Mhm.
started hosting the fundraiser for this and then helping Ronnie out. And since then, we've had these great sponsors come through, in particular Gulf Span and Quality
That's
Mat and
great.
HB Neild and Valen,
Yeah.
um,
Uh-huh.
M&D Hardware, Mason, all these companies that come in and have helped us build that camp with funds and resources. and we've expanded upon our lake. We've got brand new cabins out there. We've got a
Oh,
pavilion that's out lakeside. So all of this we have out there to host these disabled veterans, disabled children, and here recently we decided to open the camp up to first responders as well. Those
mhm.
folks have their own struggles. They see a
Yeah,
lot of they see war in a different way.
yeah.
And and we just hosted our first event for first responders. We had a fly tying and fly fishing event where they got to learn how to fly tie and
Oh,
fly
yeah.
cast. And
Oh, look at
we
that.
had all these municipalities bring their people in, police officers and firefighters. So that's what we're doing. We're raising money to boost this camp, and that's it. We've got a lot of veterans that have come up to me and said, "Hey, I didn't really know what living was until I got out here to the camp." And
Yeah,
we don't go over the top. We don't get into their head. We just allow them a safe space to be
yeah,
with people who understand what they're going through. And they usually leave the weekend with a smile on their face and just a little bit brighter outlook.
yeah.
And that's what it's all there for, to get back to nature. Nature's a healing place, and that's what we do. We've got the camp out there to allow them to get back to nature. They can come out, they can hunt, they can fish. We've got ADA blinds. The cabins are ADA. We've got a pavilion. We cook for them. We do campfire at night. We have music around the fire. It's really whatever they want, and they can come out there
Look
for
at that.
our weekend hunts, or they can bring their family out there. It's no cost to them, and they can hike, do whatever they want. It's really nice, and we continue to improve on that thing.
So great to know you're having an impact. Mention your sponsors once again, or some of them, if you would. I know you got a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. Gulf Span has been with us since the inception of the festival, um, and they were real
HB
instrumental
Neal,
in helping us replace all of our. What's that?
HB Neal. I remember you saying, and
Yeah, yeah. HB Neal and
all that.
Quality Matt. Quality Matt has been with Ronnie for a long time. They help him with the camp and with the festival. So,
Mhm.
Valen and then Miller Lite is our sponsor for the festival as well. Scott Frederick, the law office of Scott Frederick, and M&D Supply is huge. They do everything, and we need something, we go to them. They take care of it. The same way with Valen. Valen told me last year, "Hey, whatever you need, you call me." And I had a lot of needs, and I called them. They never said no, and they're helping us the
Yeah,
same way this year. It's
that's a nice
amazing.
friend that way.
Yeah, and we have a whole host of I could sit here and talk to you for an hour about all the sponsors and special things they do for us, but we get really good support for this event.
Look, man, I know you work on this pretty much all year, at least to some extent. It's getting close to
Yes,
the
sir.
place where you really get busy. And man, just God love you, man, for the work you do, and for the impact you have on veterans and the impact you have on the kids, and that is just a healing environment. And I just love it up there. I've never had anything but a great time at Hogs and Strings. So I hope our folks come on out and enjoy it.
Kevin, I'd like to say one more thing too. Look,
Yeah,
I don't ever shine enough light on our committee, but we've got some awesome committee members that have been with us from day one on this thing too, and they
who
know
you
every
got?
bit
Name
and
it.
piece of this thing, and so I wanted to say thanks to them, and if you see one of our committee members out there, please pat them on the back, give them a hug because they work hard on this too.
Hit them on the back. Thank you so much, buddy. It's great to talk to you, as always.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll see you around this year. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see you on October 18th.